The way how we think always interests me. I wondered how do we function given the fact that all beings are made of a zillion particles, cells that are so simple and unified, and yet everyone is unique. We all can talk about our thoughts, but we might never correctly feel empathy. Minds are intangible, that one could only grasp a little out of the whole image. So that I think one's essence is an intangible atom that is not of this world. If I don't know you, you are just a random person in a crowd. On the contrary, if I know her, I know her name, her habits, her voice, her personality. I don't actually see all these things through my eye. They are all in my mind. Then does it make a difference in terms of if I know her or not? If I don't know her, it has nothing to change to the physical world. But I will see her totally different. I call that thing between people, object, or perhaps everything in her world. Connection. Nevertheless, you are definitely still the same guy standing in front of me, whether I know you or not. This unseen connection is out of the boundaries in time or space. So, what are we without all those connections? Where do we find our essence? Comes my question. A wall of pins and threads wrapped around it, forming a network of threads, creating shapes and structure by leaving partially empty. Everything displayed in the room can move in a small range, like pieces are connected in strands. White threads that people cannot see in their first glance, but if you move all the things hanging on the thread, then you will see the shadow on the wall, which shows the intangible connections between everything. The end of the thread will be hanging from the ceiling, tied with knots and dry flowers. The smell of the flower and the action of writing one's name on the notes promotes an perceptual aroma in the room. The first set will be plain-looking garment to present the very simple essence of oneself. The second set will be inaccessive ornamented pieces, with gathering, layering, and piecing, representing the sophisticated and intricate mind of people, like a remix of emotion, thought, and spiritual connection. Lines on the second garment will be extending to reach out to the first set of garment. The third set is a semi-transparent cape that can both cover in the first and second pieces, and the size is relatively bigger than any of the previous ones, like the curtain on the stage of a theater. The red threads will be connected to the garments like blood running in human's veins and spreading onto the floor and then onto the wall. Just before the exit, there is a book lying on the desk. Visitors are encouraged to write their experience on it. I want people to know the experience I am having, a channel that gives a chance for others to understand my theory about the world, a peek of my mind beneath the physical being of me. I want to communicate my essence to the world.